Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Operation Sports bringing you the breakdown of Game Informer's interview with Ramone Russell today, and also MLB The Show Mondays with GameStop, both releasing some new information, mainly on Diamond Dynasty, but there's some stuff for you offline gamers too. First, we start with the Game Informer interview right here to my left. You see here, new ball physics and hit types. We saw a lot of this on the stream last week. The AI, same idea. They're talking more about humanity AI and how not everything the computer does is going to be perfect. You're going to get a more human-like computer in AI games. We saw that on the live stream when you saw Jose Bautista try to field a ball off the wall and not take a perfect line. Animations, the game has over 1,000 new gameplay animations, including non-perfect mistake animations. We've seen the 1,000 new gameplay animations before, guys. That number is pretty standard in terms of what they release every year. What we haven't seen is the non-perfect mistake animations. That's something they're keying in on this year. Fielders performing the running catches. Again, we know about that. The multi-branch throws. You saw it with Jason Hayward last week. That is another big thing. One thing we didn't key on is when you release the ball, we all know you have to preload catches now and preload throws on catches. This is more along the lines of you have to preload them, but when are you going to release them? That's going to be key this year. But the big information today was Diamond Dynasty. We're going to get more missions, early missions from the start. Plus, there are going to be 2 new items added to the mission tab. Programs, which Russell called the long game. That also means that you're going to be doing things over the course of the season. Think last year about the statistics missions that were how many doubles you got, how it went from bronze to silver to gold to diamond. They're thinking about doing programs that include things you're not going to be able to get done in a week. Things you're going to be doing over months. That's what you're going to have to do. Also, events. Events is going to be huge because it says that you're going to have card-specific lineups. You will see in a video today, we're going to go over the GameStop video. It talks about lefties, all-stars, diamond-studded. It will bring more importance to the cards that you used to throw away or used to feed. Those bronzes, those silvers that you see in some of the community tournaments, we absolutely use them, but you're going to be able to use them in game. Again, key on keeping value of lower overall cards up as we go along. We'll get into the Diamond Dynasty in a second, but can I just say, Anthony Rizzo and Max Scherzer look amazing. That is not new face scan. That is not the head rig that is doing this right now. That is work on the base game. This is not Rizzo and Scherzer getting new face scans. This is absolutely Anthony Rizzo's new work, Max Scherzer's new work. Guys, you're going to see differences in the faces. You're going to see different body types as well this year with sliders for, I think it said hips, and a couple of other pieces. Guys that we've been complaining about player models for a couple of years now, you are in luck. You see right here, some of the work done on the faces in particular includes sweat, skin tone for different lighting, skin textures, eyes, more depth, and have life. They called them ghost eyes because they didn't have real definition. Now, as you see in the Scherzer, there's a ton of definition, and his, right here, if you look at it closely, you can see his beard looks more natural. This does not look natural at all, and this looks like I'm going to be shot by Max Scherzer in some weird alley. This looks much better than the Max Scherzer we were looking at before. Just to get a close-up on the Anthony Rizzo, both right here, eyes look much better, much more alive. The facial hair, the eyebrows, even the eye black looks more realistic to the lighting. So very cool. Player creation, the old 17 heads have been replaced by 49 new ones, 22 new facial hair sets. There have been more hair on top of the head for when guys take their helmets or hats off, including mullets, mohawks, and some of the less known hairstyles, rat tails. Who was the last guy to rat tail in Major League Baseball? So you're going to see a lot of that. Again, right here it talks about the new husky body type with the sliders that I talked about, hips, glutes, shoulders, and spine length. And player-specific animations can be mixed and matched. For those of you that liked the Fred McGriff home run swing, imagine if you could do that with your created player without selecting Fred McGriff's swing. Pretty cool. I'm a big fan of the that whole tailspin win that he does. Retro mode that goes over a few of those. You're getting Ken Griffey Jr. adding comments from time to time. Probably not in a commentary line, maybe in like a pop-up. That'd be awesome, like the old Ken Griffey Jr. baseball pop-ups used to get. So things like that. Throws use the X button and the D-pad, not face buttons. It's all one button for that game mode. Some of the other tweaks, they could not talk about esports. You would have to think that with the announcement of NBA 2K18 going to esports with their new E-League, other sports games are going to be close in tow. Madden already is trying this with the Madden Bowl. I think the show has an opportunity if they can continue to make baseball entertaining in short forms. That's the big thing about esports is while you can do it over a tournament setting, you have to condense that game down to 15 to 20 minutes. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but we'll see. Let's see here. More of the balancing aspect. Again, this is all stuff we learned last week with the tweaks and improvements. This right here, this picture of the baseballs, that is all the new commentary that's in the game. Again, we get new commentary every year, but it's kind of cool to see it in, an actual form right there. This gameplay improvements trailer is the same trailer we saw before, so let's get rid of that. And then you guys, I'm going to let this play once and then go right back into it. This is the new GameStop MLB The Show Diamond Dynasty trailer for MLB Mondays. So let's go into this and see what we get here.
Hi everyone, Lance Leahy here. Welcome to the first MLB The Show Monday powered by GameStop. Today we're going to take a quick look at some of the new features in Diamond Dynasty that will keep you engaged throughout the upcoming baseball season. To kick it off, let's take a look at two.
Okay, right there again, you're seeing that hop throw. You're seeing runners go off the base. That may be new this year. Whoever does these yellow uniforms is killing me, guys.
New ways to play. We've completely overhauled our head.
All right, first thing here, new menu screen. A couple things to play on here. Head-to-head, ranked seasons, play with friends, unranked play, and standings. So it absolutely looks like ranked seasons is in. The other thing I want you to look at is that season Ivy. So looks like these are the rewards for some of those ranked seasons and when each season ends. But depending on what group you get to, you get XP, you get stubs, and you see here also tickets. It looks like you're going to be able to get a certain number of tickets as you go for the Captain Store or whatever the ticket's going to be used for. We have not confirmed Captain Store to be back in. The other thing I want you to look at is right above my head here. You see this, the Wild West. Acquire and build your squad with players from West Coast teams. Again, talking about events, you're going to have guys from the West Coast. These events are going to be awesome because at some point they're going to say, okay, acquire and build a bronze team, or acquire and build a rookie flashback team, or guys that, are from the Dominican Republic, things like that. You're going to have to build your team on specific criteria, which again, for those of us that love team building aspects of Diamond Dynasty, is going to be clutch. Let's keep going. Oh, the other thing I want to show you that some people have mentioned is this new XP meter down over that way. The bottom left, it looks like a new shield with levels and increments on it. I'm going to guess the increments are how close you are, or maybe different levels of gaining XP. I don't know. They have not explained that to us yet.
Head-to-head ranked gameplay paradigm in order to add a seasonal component. Every season of head-to-head ranked includes unique rewards.
There you go again. The unique rewards here, 800 XP, plus you get a standard pack. You see the new packs with Griffey on the front. We do have Andre Dawson and Clayton Kershaw. Both those cards were in the game last year. Depending on where you go, 1,000 XP and 1,000 stubs. I don't know. I'm not sure. what I think about the level of reward. I do like the 200 captain's tickets, but maybe if you get all of this for World Series, but I'm not 100% sure about this. Menu screen, I see that in the chat right now over on our Twitch channel. Seeing that it does look much cleaner, I absolutely agree with that. I love the way this looks. I thought the menu screen last year got a little slow and a little muddled. This looks much cleaner with the blue background.
A seasonal-based leaderboard.
Again, new leaderboard. It kind of looks the same with the spring training, and you get your little logo over here. One of these things that we'll continue to talk about is the wheel. The wheel has been upgraded this year. You see the numbers: speed 58, defense 68, pitching 69. Let's see if I can let you guys see that. That's on the player cards too. You're going to see that a little later. I'm going to show that. I think that makes the wheel much improved. So let's keep going.
And a completely new...
And you get your team statistics for that season. I'm going to say that's for this specific season. That's not your team overall statistics, but very cool as well.
New rating and division system. With head-to-head seasons, you'll have fresh incentives every few weeks to climb the leaderboard.
That's another new animation, by the way. They're going to try to sneak that in there. The Kano animation, I like that a lot.
Every few weeks to climb the leaderboard and attempt to acquire unique rewards.
Actually, let me look at that real quick. What are we doing here? Just double checking all the gear. You see the Nike. These are new Nike. I thought they were Lunar Trout last year. These look like the new cleats right here on this guy on the end. I do see one more person in the chat asking about the banners that are behind my head right now. These little pink and blue banners, or pink and brown banners. Don't know what they're for yet. They don't look like they have anything blurred out, but obviously we don't know. Good catch by Nixie in our Twitch chat. Again, twitch.tv/Operation Sports.
And a complete... have fresh incentives every few weeks to climb the leaderboard and attempt to acquire unique rewards. In addition to head...
All right, another one of these. We're back up here, so we're going to go back into what they're talking about with the, in addition to head-to-head, they're going to talk about...
head seasons, we've added in a new mode called Events. Events are dynamic, time...
Again, the new event screen, we talked about this. Wild Wild West, you have to pick... Oh, it doesn't even actually look like it's based on where they're born. It looks like from West Coast teams. So they give you the eligibility requirements. It says how many... 60 wins cumulative for Rizzo. A 12-win streak will get you the Noah Syndergaard. That's pretty insane. A 60 cumulative... 60 total wins during this event. I would have to think those events are going to take place over a month, maybe? For 60 wins, you gotta think, especially if this event is based in head-to-head where you play 9-inning games, I would have to think 60 wins is over a month. 2 wins a day is a lot for the normal user, so I don't know yet.
Limited experiences that...
Again, the new screen here, the new lineup screen here, with the statistics for your team up top. You do see a new Johnny Cueto looking card. This, I saw a lot of people say this Rich Hill 97. We've already been told these ratings are not complete yet. I'm not 100% convinced that Rich Hill is going to be a 97 overall, guys. I would not get up in arms over the fact that this Rich Hill is a 97. The other part that gets me about this Rich Hill, it looks like the selection screen. This might be the selector, the yellow card. Being replaced with Madison Bumgarner over here. But the selector looks like it's on Rich Hill, or that's a different card animation. I'm going to say that's the selector. Somebody told me, hey, that yellow border, what is that for the card? I think that's just selecting the card in the screen, guys.
Challenge you to build a team based on a set of themed restrictions in order to compete against other...
Again, looking here, we get our first look at the Hunter Pence from 2013. That is a new card. You're seeing what happens with Jarrett Parker down here when they have no card. You get the silhouette that we saw last year. Different silhouette, obviously. But over here, you want to look at the Ken Griffey. We're getting our first confirmation of center field Ken Griffey 99. We know ratings are not complete, but this Ken Griffey 99 does show us that there will be, obviously, I think it's the 1997. We'll see that a little later here, guys.
Players in the quest for unique rewards. We'll have a constant stream of new events that will keep you utilizing your collection in new and exciting ways.
All right, there you go, guys. So these are not confirmed, but I'm pretty sure you and I can both say to each other, these are going to be event-specific descriptions. Diamond studded, I think, speaks for itself. I love the 90s. You're thinking 1990s, right? Well, what about pitchers that throw over 90? That's a little too wide, right? Guys born in the 90s? That puts them at what, 30-some years old, around maybe? High heat, obviously, guys. With your pitchers have to be high fastballs, maybe over 95. Silver shields, maybe complete silver teams. All-stars, people that have been on the all-star team, only lefties, speaks for itself. Flashbacks, again, speaks for itself. Glove work should be interesting considering, I am a big proponent of fielding, but also don't forget pitchers have fielding ratings too. Trying to complete an entire bullpen and starting rotation of fielders, not that easy. Future is bright, obviously young guys or speedsters. Very cool. Want to see that. Want to see where they go with that. I love that they are putting value in lower cards.
Finally, with the new modes out of the way, we can take a look at all of the
Whoa, well, let's not pass that screen now, right? So it looks like a new home screen for online. Single player modes up to the very top there. Daily matchup rating. Maybe something like Inside Edge. You get to see your entire team's ratings based on Inside Edge. Maybe something new there. Let's see, anything else? Your ticket counter. Again, I don't know if the tickets are going to be just Captain Store this year. I haven't seen the word Captain in any of these videos, maybe purposely, but the ticket counter grabs my attention almost immediately, especially when Collect, we don't have anything about Captain Stores, so maybe we're going to have a different way to use tickets this year. Possible. Again, you're seeing one of these, the standard packs right here. Diamond Dynasty, again, collection for collection rewards. Maybe the captains are in there. And there's a beautiful picture of that Griffey, the 99 Griffey we haven't seen yet. That is a 1997 MVP Griffey. I'm going to guess that's the card we saw, and we're going to see again here in 1 second.
out of the way, we can take a look at all of the upgrades our reward system has received.
Again, a better picture of that. I'm seeing in my chat, the daily matchup rating is Inside Edge. Snoop Dogg, I get that, but they're calling it something different, which means they may change that. Again, a better picture of that 1997 MVP. Again, ticket counter. This is a counter, they're saying. This is not Captain's Missions. So I'm wondering if we get something like Captain's Missions, but maybe you don't have to unlock them. Maybe they're different tiered. I don't know yet. That's one thing to keep your eyes on for Wednesday. And remember, this Wednesday on Sony's Twitch, it's a Wednesday stream.
Reward system is received. We have new mission types.
There you go, Diamond Dynasty and Franchise. For missions, so you franchise players are going to get some missions too. What did I say, you franchise players? We franchise players.
Like single player missions, daily missions.
There you go. Daily missions. Start your journey here. Collect time limited right here. And also an exchange. That is new. Acquiring new items by exchanging ones from your inventory. Madden Ultimate Team has something like this called sets. Maybe we're getting sets in MLB The Show. And it's actually saying exchanging them. Not locking them in, but fully exchanging.
And exchange missions. Additionally, we've added in a new type of reward system known as the program.
Diamond program, rookie program, and the rookie program for a legend. Keep going with this.
Challenge you to complete tasks across the entirety of Diamond.
There's your rewards, and we talked about programs earlier. You're going to be doing these programs for longer than like a week or two. This is going to be something you concentrate on for a very long time. You see these rewards here. Unlock the above rewards by completing the required mission sets. Each completed mission set will advance the progress of the program. So multiple missions, each program. You see here a standard pack. You see a Yankees Ken Griffey. So the older Griffey. Good old Dad Griffey in there. Unlocks at 25%. So there's a new mission once you get your program to 25%. And then you get what looks like this is going to be a box, 10 packs and 1 silver card. We know the silver topper packs bundles from last year at 40%. So again, as your program gets up, you get tiered rewards. Very cool. Gives you some incentive to not just go, oh, I'm going to forget the program. If I get it, I get it.
Diamond Dynasty, rewarding you along the way. Programs will be added throughout the year, and they will provide...
I don't know, guys. There's a lot of stuff going on here for missions. So, and obviously this is for the Diamond program. It looks like the Diamond program reward... I mean, is it any more obvious what the Diamond program reward's going to be? You think they're going to give you a 99 Ken Griffey? A 1997 MVP Ken Griffey Jr.? They're not. You're going to have to work for it.
Some of the game's best rewards. Lastly, with the addition of new missions and programs, we had to add more rewards.
You see here the Chris Sale, old card art, but it looks like the Diamond cards are going to look similar. Obviously, the new banners on them. What I do want to point out here is, again, right behind my head, there are numbers on the wheel now. You see the 86 contact, 80 contact. Don't worry about the actual numbers, but looking at the actual numbers on that wheel so you don't have to go into every card's, you don't have to triangle to go into every player card. Again, key on being able to get through a lot of these inventories. What's my guy have? And I want to see this highlight a catcher at some point because we want to see something that was missing from the wheel last year. Their blocking rating was missing from the wheel last year, so I do like that the numbers are up here.
For MLB The Show 17.
Again, go ahead, Zach Britton joke. Orioles fan, still in the bullpen.
Diamond Dynasty will see.
We see the Warren Spahn and the Craig Kimbrells from last year. You see a different program icon here, guys, which is cool because... So, if you guys saw MLB The Show _tips earlier today, he released a photo that said confidential and had a player card of a 91 diamond. We found that out today. Diamonds will go down to 90 now, but it had a championship cup here. So, the different programs are going to have different things. This obviously is an all-star season. This is a postseason flashback. So, it looks like we're going to be getting very specific card art for what the player did and what that card is for.
See the addition of over 700 new player cards.
None of these are new outside of the Griffey. We've seen the rookie Rizzo before. The Pujols was one of the better cards last year. Rookie Cabrera, I don't think is new. The old 100 pence, Jackie Robinson was the complete collection reward from last year. The Syndergaard, the rookie Altuve, the rookie Griffey we already know about, the rookie Trout, which is one of the newer captain's rewards now, Nolan Ryan, and Chris Bryant. None of these cards are new. Oh, the Syndergaard is new. I take that back. I'm sorry, the Syndergaard is new. So that's why you got to be in the Twitch chat, guys. Twitch.tv/OperationSports.
Cards spanning 80 years of baseball history. Make sure you join us next week and pre-order MLB The Show 17 to receive 10 standard packs and 1 Ken Griffey Jr. card. Pre-order from GameStop and receive their exclusive 5 bonus standard packs, bringing your total to 15.
All right, there we go, guys. So what we have gotten today is programs, new missions, a possible new way to spend what was known as captain's tickets, what's being called tickets now. We've seen some of the new faces. Be back here Wednesday afternoon and be on the Sony Twitch Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. They're going to have their Diamond Dynasty stream. I know a lot of you are excited for that. The mode is growing at leaps and bounds. It is twitch.tv/Sony San Diego. I will put the link in the description. Be on twitch.tv/Operation Sports immediately after that, where we are going to do another live breakdown. We will have that for you guys on YouTube. that evening as well. Until next time, Operation Sports, dedicated to sports gaming. We'll see you guys later.